Hello and welcome back to Workout Wednesdays podcast with me, your host James, and also my other hosts
Lucy
and
Kirsti.
And we're here at Mollusk playing fields. And why are we here today, guys?
Ulster Skills cross country. Yep.
Woo! Awkward. We're walking around the fields and no, because he might not want to. And we're just walking about trying to have a fun day.
Some content for you.
We're going to have some interviews with people, but we had to walk away because obviously if you know Mollusk, you know it's very windy. So it's been windy down there, but now it's very quiet and there's no atmosphere. So we'll get back to the atmosphere in a minute. This is just the introduction. So we're just going to do, first things first, our first interview of the day for Workout Wednesdays podcast is the pre-race interview with Kirsti and Lucy. So how are you guys feeling about the Ulster Schools cross country? Kirsti, for you, this is your last one. Are you feeling emotional?
Very emotional, honestly. Tears are streaming down my eyes as I speak.
And Lucy, how do you feel? This is your second last now.
Yeah, feeling good. Yeah.
And how do you feel that you're racing together against each other?
I'm so excited. Yeah, can't wait.
Are you just going to form an alliance? So you're going to run side by side and not let anyone pass?
Yeah, we're going to link on. Yeah, we're going to do the Workout Wednesday. We'll do the W course.
Round the course. That would be a good idea, actually. Maybe I should get loads of times whenever you're running past that I'm doing the Workout Wednesday signal. That would be funny. Yeah. So how are you feeling the conditions here at Mollusk are like? What do you think? Do you think they're good conditions, bad conditions, undecided?
I think they're quite good. They're good, but it's a bit windy. It's windy, but the course is quite solid. I think it could get a bit mucky after this.
It's always very windy here at Mollusk. That's the big thing. I have something to say about him, but I'll tell you in a minute once we're not recording. So they're running around now in the minor girls. Yes. Do you remember your time as a minor girl?
Do I remember my time?
Yeah.
No, I do not remember my time.
Okay. What's your goal for the race?
Like the time I ran.
No, I meant like your memories of the race.
Oh. I thought you were talking about like my time. Minor. Oh, I do remember it kind of. Where was it? It was Campbell College.
It was here.
That was the first year like the mini marathon.
Yeah. That's good. What are your goals and ambitions for the race?
My goals and ambitions, I'm not really sure, to be honest. We're just sort of run. Just gonna run, yeah.
Run and see how it goes. Would you say Mollusk is a good cross country course or a bad cross country course?
Good. It's nice and flat.
Yeah, it's not really proper cross country. Is that why you guys enjoy it?
Maybe that could be why, to be honest. It is proper.
There's like one way hill. Are we calling that cross country now?
Tell me why you're not saying it today. Yeah, Jim, sorry. Why are you doing
I'm not doing it because I'm running Armagh tomorrow.
So am I.
Yeah, but you're only running what, 1,500 metres? I have to run
3K?
6K, 6.4K, 4 miles.
We're actually running 3.2.
So before you try and at me on Instagram, I have the receipts to back it up. So that's why I'm not running, but I'm here as a spectator / journalist. But I had my dentist appointment this morning, so I'm just here.
Did you do?
I did, yes. So there we go. I want to watch this race. Hello everyone, welcome back. We have our first interview of the day, or second interview of the day, with Lily Foster, who just came third in the mini girls race at the Ulster Schools. How did you feel that your race went today, Lily? What did you think of the conditions of the course? Because this is your first time. Do you think that you gain valuable expertise for future Ulster Schools?
Yes, not mucky.
Not mucky. Do you prefer when it's muddy or not mucky?
Not mucky.
Don't we all? Did you have a race plan going in, or was it just to run and have fun and enjoy yourself?
Just to run.
And enjoy yourself?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you enjoy it?
5.
A 5? Why only a 5? An 8? That's very high. So it's 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that it'll be 10 out of 10 next year? No. Could it get longer then?
Yeah.
And how far was your race today for the viewers watching?
How long was it? How long was it?
How long was Lily's race?
1.6k.
1.6k a mile. And would you think that that is your optimum distance now?
No.
No. So looking forward, what are your next big goals in mind?
Indoor track.
Indoors. What are you going to do at indoors? What distance are you going to run?
What distance am I going to run? 600. 600, I think.
600. So everyone beware, because Lily Foster is coming for that indoor 600 metre title. Thank you, Lily, and well done.
Thank you.
Any words of wisdom for the Workout Wednesday podcast? A memorable quote? Final quote? Thank you very much. We are here now with Carrie Foster, who just finished 4th in the junior girls. Is that right?
Yeah.
Well done, Carrie. It was a great race. How do you think it went?
I think it went pretty good because like at the finish line I had to kind of push because they were all coming after me.
Yeah.
It was quite tough.
You had a good sprint finish then at the end.
So I had to go. If I didn't go, then they would have all taken over me.
Yeah. Exactly. How did you find the conditions?
It was quite windy at the start because like there was no corner to go around, so it's quite tough.
Yeah. Was it mucky? What was the muddiest part, or was it relatively dry?
It was quite dry actually, surprisingly, because it's like a cross country race. I don't know, because like it's quite hard ground. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. And how did you find the hill down there? It's a very steep hill.
It actually wasn't too bad if you like push up really hard, like you need to push.
And what were you thinking whenever you were coming down there? There was about 3 or 4 kind of girls all around you. What was your thought process at that point?
I was kind of panicking because I thought they were all take over me, but like I used all my energy to push through it.
And you got there. And whenever you crossed the line, on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy were you?
A 9.
A 9.
I was really happy.
Whenever you got around the corner, did you hear us all screaming?
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
We were. Did you hear me yelling? I was like, oh, keep going. And how do you feel that this will prepare you? Do you think are you in the age group for mini marathon
Yeah,
selection?
so,
Do you think you could get from
I don't know because I'm in like there's like older group as well, it's like 4th years with me as well, so like
Okay.
if you talk in.
But you've qualified for All Ireland's now, which is exciting down in Waterford. How do you think are you going to take the lessons from this race to your All Ireland race? What are you going to try and replicate, and what would you do differently?
I feel like I would start harder, so then like work myself up there.
Yeah.
I would like go fast at the start and then push my way up.
Throughout, and keep a good strong finish at the end, and do your best down in Waterford. Do you know, have you seen or been to Waterford before?
I've been to like once, I'm pretty sure. It's quite far away.
Yeah, it's far away. It's a nice location though, but it can be quite hilly. But we at Workout Wednesdays and everyone has your back and they're all behind you, and hoping you go well in Waterford. Thank you for the interview. Have you got one last quote for our listeners? An inspirational quote.
Work hard, not strong.
Yes. Thank you. Do a wee bit. I don't have a lot of content and I'm worried that it's going to be short.
It's fine though.
Yeah, I have 2 interviews. Now I'll get interviews with people afterwards. I know. Well, we're here at Ulster Schools again. We're at our warm-up jog. Warm-up jog. But we just thought we would do some light conversation about Armagh tomorrow night, because we're doing it tomorrow night, and that's why this episode's going to come out on Friday this week, because we're going to do a big jumbo one of Armagh as well.
Okay.
And then it's like everything, so you can get interviews with people and things. So Armagh tomorrow night, it'll be great banter, great fun as always, and yeah, it'll be an experience. How are we feeling now, guys, close to the race?
Really not. Very cold.
Yes, it's very windy here up at the Ulster Schools Cross Country Championships.
Whether we're running gloves or not.
What do you think down in the comments? Should Kirsti keep running?
Yeah, let me know.
So, yeah, it's weird. We were just saying It's weird. Last week we were recording our podcast, and now we're here. Wait, they don't go up here though, do they? Okay. We're about the start of the race of Judy's career.
Is this the start line yet?
Oh, we're on the start line. Oh.
I know we're not.
Hi everyone, welcome back. We have post-race interview now with Lucy and Kirsti. How do you feel your race went?
Alright. Not great, to be honest. But it's done. Okay, it's alright.
That's your last cross country at the Ulster Schools, Kirsti.
Yeah.
Are you sad? How do you feel? Oh, unless you're gonna do Irish Schools, are you?
Irish School's down in Waterford now. So hopefully that'll be better. But, you know, Ulster Schools, who wouldn't be?
I know.
Who wouldn't?
My grandparents.
Ulster Schools over and out, you know. On to the
next one.
Yeah, the track.
Yeah. On the track and back to down to the shorter stuff. I thought it was a very windy course, and you ran well in the wind. It was very tough.
Yeah, it was very
coming
windy.
up round the hill.
Yeah, when you go up to the hill onto the top of it, you're very exposed. So it's quite breezy.
Like even now.
Yeah. Oh, you can probably hear the wind.
Yeah, well, I hear the wind in the podcast. It's been quite a busy day. Like, I don't know. It felt more emotional. Has it felt cathartic? This is your last.
It was very cathartic.
Maybe I'm just hungry because I haven't had lunch. And I haven't eaten since 7 o'clock this morning. We need for after what flavour?
Did you see the caramel? It's in my leggings pockets here.
And what spikes did you guys wear? We'll change it up this week. What spikes did you wear?
Nike Zoom Rival cross country or something. I was seeing with some nice sharp spikes.
Nice. What size spikes did you have in?
I think I had 12s in the back and then 2 15s in the front.
What about you, Lucy?
Who
Who put your spikes in? Did you put them in yourself?
Well, they've been in all cross country season.
Oh, they're not clean. Oh, you heard it here first. Kirsti and Lucy falsely do not clean their spikes. No. You said it, you can't take a photo now.
Shout out to you, Mom.
Shout out to Joanne. And also, after your race, you got a lovely interview with Lucy. How do you feel your interview went?
Don't watch that.
What did you actually say? What did she ask you?
I asked my race. So I was just talking about like how the respond to us and like how we all run and stuff like that. That's how we got into running.
Nice.
And then our race. How did you get into running? And like, did I help you get into running? I don't know. Yeah. Well, the senior boys race just finished, so hopefully we'll get some interviews.
Yeah, we'll get
with
some
Jack McCausland
interviews.
Maybe Louis Mallon if he doesn't think it's too weird.
I'll just let you go for it. So thanks guys, we're gonna have some more interviews and thank you all. I was just been running about. Yeah.
So today we're here with the senior boys, first place and third place, Cal Thompson and Jack McCausland. So
Well done everyone.
well done, yeah. So I'm so bad at this.
Right, so how do you feel your race went?
Yeah, it went pretty good. I won, and that was the aim. So,
Yeah, was that your aim going into the race?
It was, yes.
How did you find the conditions during the race?
Gale force winds, but they did blow me away, thankfully.
Yeah. Did they help at any point?
The what helped?
Did the winds help at any point?
Whenever it was with me, yes.
Yeah. And Jack, how do you feel your race went?
I survived, so that's the main thing.
Yeah, that's the main thing. And what was that? Did you achieve your goals? Did you achieve your goals?
I survived and I came top 3, which is the first time I've been top 3 in a long time, so that's the main thing.
That's a good thing. And how did you find the race conditions were?
It was tough, especially the sandy parts, and then up at the top of the hill with the wind.
Where were
and
the
stuff.
sandy parts? What was the hardest part of the course?
The hill.
Cal, what part?
The wind.
Try not to trip over the footpath. That's all.
Yeah. Where was the footpath down around the bottom? Down there. Where was the footpath down there?
Oh, it's like when you cross the road.
Oh, weird. Do you
It's
not
like
think
there's
the
a dip
sand
and
was really like
Uneven,
soft?
it's actually-
So I felt like
Trying
I
to
nearly-
get a short enough area, it was hard to get your stride length on it.
We're missing second place from this race.
For the moment, we may find him, but if not, I'll help.
But he'll be on the workout.
What are your goals for the future? Are you gonna aim for I'm trying to keep it all Ireland.
Next races. I'm racing tomorrow night in Armagh, so that'll be fun
Nice.
if my legs survive.
And Cal, what about you? What are your next goals? What's your next race and goals for the future?
All Ireland's and hopefully top 6.
Do you have
Nice.
any specific goals going into the track season or next year?
No, not really. Not at this moment.
What about you, Jack?
Get back on the podium in All Ireland at some point.
Nice. And any
Train
words of
Firefly.
wisdom from our senior boys for our younger listeners?
You'll never be a king if you're acting like a pawn.
Oh, nice. What? Any words of wisdom, Kyle?
What's it Cal the Giant said? Never believe you're good enough.
And Kyle here is actually the GOAT, so like, wise words.
Thank you both for your interview. Hello everyone and welcome back to this week's episode of Workout Wednesdays. Tonight it isn't actually a Wednesday, it is a Thursday night, and I'm here just covering the Armagh International 3k and 5k races. Just getting ready to get running and started. I'm going to try and run up here and get a few interviews with some of the runners. Hold on.
Eva McKenna, number 23 in the lead.
Sorry. Going to do an interview for a podcast.
Not quite at the moment.
Anyone? Don't do an interview. No. I'm here with Alison Gilliland and Andrew Gilliland, parents and listeners of the podcast. How do you feel to be down here at Armagh tonight?
Very good, perfect running conditions. Nobody can have any excuse. They have sorted the start out too, potentially, so everyone's starting where they should be, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a good night. And Alison, how do you feel? Are you nervous? One word on your feelings for Armagh.
Cold.
Cold, that's a good one. It is very cold here tonight, but other than that, there's no wind and it's quite ideal conditions. One word, Hannah, before your race, one word. How do you feel before your race? Nervous. Dervla, one word to describe your pre-race feelings.
Buzzing.
Buzzing. Good word. So the Armagh, this is the return to Armagh after the...
Ask Dervla about her pre-race meal.
No.
Did a chippy?
Absolutely not.
I can't. What's your pre-race meal?
Be chippy from the local chippy there.
That's good. That's good preparation. And Brandon, one word to describe your feelings pre-race.
Anxious.
Anxious. So we have nervous, buzzing and anxious. I think that tells the three feelings. So this is the return to Armagh after a 3-year hiatus, and we're back after COVID. And it should be a good night of racing. I'm just recording this because I realised I didn't have any content yet, but I'll be covering the 3k Women's Live on my warm-up. It's an hour to my race and I'll cover that closer to the time. Hello again, I'm starting the second kind of interview. So the women's race is just about to go off here in a wee minute, and if I sound out of breath I am doing my warm-up, so multitasking. It looks to be a good lineup with really competitive teams, so we'll just see how it goes for our listeners, and see, hopefully they can produce good performances and good times, although obviously after yesterday there'll be an element of tiredness to it that wasn't there before, so we'll just have to see how that kind of plays out in the long run. And the race isn't that long, it's 2k, but I don't know. I've only done one before and I was like 12, so this is the first time. It's gonna stop here, I think. 2 minutes, do some stretches. So yeah, as I was saying before, the course is quite nice. And the conditions are quite good as well, that there isn't a lot of wind. It's quite quiet, but it's also quite warm, which is what I found in my research, that it's going to be warm when you're running, but it's cold at this point. I'm just standing at the barrier waiting for them all to start and come up. Kind of on my own, it's hard to do this without other people. I'm kind of nervous for my race. I don't know why, I'll just talk about myself, narcissist, but I'm nervous for my race because I've never really ran a 3k before, and obviously 800 is kind of more my thing and the shorter, faster stuff. So it'll definitely be something different to try, and I'm trying to keep it because I'd be quite bad with my nerves with races. So I'm trying to keep it as little pressure that I can, and to not put like tension on the race. And the girls have just gone off, so we'll see how fast they're going. A wee bit minute early, so on by my watch. I assume that they've got a big watch somewhere down there. Sorry when you hear my screaming here, because it's going to be really loud. So here comes the car. And I also apologise because I don't know a lot of names of people. So if you see me forgetting people's names, I'm sorry for that. So here comes another car. I wonder how much the police get paid for this, or do they get paid, or is it like council requesting? Because that would be quite a fun job, although like riding on a motorbike at a slow pace so you don't topple over would be quite stressful. Here comes the second bike and the car. So up front is an English vest, and then we have Grace Carson from Northern Ireland. We have an Ireland vest, it's hard to see. Well done. Well done, Hannah. Well done, Kirsti. Well done, Lissy. Well done, Judy. Well done, guys. Right, now I have to jump. Right, back to warm up. That went off very, very fast. All three in good positions, although Judy or Lissy, I have to admit, I didn't exactly see you whenever you ran past, so I apologise for that. But that's too good for my nerves because I'm kind of forgetting about my own race. Yeah, covering this. So I don't know how long I'll keep this recording. Probably I'll round up here to the 5 minutes and then I'll record again near the end. Sorry, it's really kind of boring. Also, I want to thank East Down YouTube and Fintan Riley and Peter Morgan for giving us a shout out. If you do, we really appreciate it, and we're going to try and get it more professional in the future. It's just kind of grassroots at the minute, so to develop it into something more professional. I also feel really funny because I feel like I'm on a business call because I'm holding my phone really close to my mouth. But you can probably hear me being like but I'm not, I promise. Right, they're coming up around here. How am I going to get up here? Right, there's a bench. I'm going to have to leap. 1 second. No, after that's too dangerous. I'll just go up here and see.
At the 1 kilometre point, just on 3 minutes.
Just under 3 minutes, okay. So it is fast.
Come on, big cheers, you have to pass the start line. Need all the encouragement. Watch this fast. Time to there, well done. Well
done. This is quite dizzying. Well done, Hannah. Right, Hannah, if you run well after this, good on you, but I feel like you might have went off a bit too quick on reflection when you watch this back. But if you run well, I take it back, but you look like you're going very quick. Sorry, I had to kind of hide the camera because it feels like, not embarrassing, but socially, like running around with a camera or a phone close up to your mouth just looks weird. Oh, there's someone saying they're in the 3K. Don't know who that is. Anywho, I'm just getting my wee jogging. You know what? I feel like I'm getting to a bit of a point where I'm like, I had a long day and I'm tired. Right, hold on, I'm climbing. Maybe don't do that when you're racing in. 2 minutes. Just jog up and down here. I feel my race song is going to be ceilings because I've had that through my head all day, but it might change. This is like a full coverage of the race, but I'm not very good because, unsurprisingly, in an elite race, they're running so fast that it's hard to see. Who's at the barrier? Do what the barricade is introduced. You're on your own. 7 minutes. Okay, so they're coming now. I think Grace Carson's in a good position and an English athlete and Alex Bell are all kind of up at the top 3, but there's a good wee group coming round. Well done. And then comes second, Nikita Burke in the Northern Ireland team. Well done. Okay, and then here comes Hannah. Well done, Hannah, keep going, you're doing well. So she was quite well up there. And then here comes Rebecca. Well done, Rebecca. And there's Kirsti. Well done, Kirsti. Do it for the Workout Wednesdays. Well done, Lucy. Do it for the podcast. Lol. They're going to kill me for saying that. Well done, Judy. They're very fast out there out at the front, so we'll see. I'm not really aware of times and things because it's hard to see the clock near the finish, so I'm just kind of running around enjoying my life at the minute. Well, not really, because I'm racing in like 40 minutes, so that's really fun. I'm really thriving. You know, I've actually always wanted to do Armagh. I think Armagh's like kind of one of the biggest races in Northern Ireland and North of Ireland. I think it's just a nice kind of night. But I always thought it was like later on in March, because maybe someone can fact check me. Because I always thought that it was like in March, because I always think it was light when it was ran at night. Then maybe I'm completely wrong. Or maybe it was just like 2 weeks later and Hannah always did the junior races while we were here, so maybe it was lighter. But yeah, I wonder how many. There's a few people here who have obviously done. Wait 1 second. When we get back to New York, we're going to have to. Sorry, it's my nervous habit. Oh, well done. So Alex Bell and another girl. Grace Carson's the first Northern Ireland girl coming through. Oh. Then followed by Nikita Burke in second, Northern Ireland girl. And then there's an Irish girl. I feel like I'm the worst person to be doing this like Kirsti beside me, because I feel like she knows more than me. Well done, Hannah, keep going. You're doing really well. Just going to run down a wee bit now, keep an eye out for Kirsti. Well done, Kirsti. Well done, Dervla. Keep going. Well done, Lucy. Keep going. Well done, Judy. I'm the most supportive person in the world. Jokes. I'm just kidding. It's not that deep. Right. I think this must be down from near the end, because I recorded a few minutes before. Oh flip, they are pounding down there. And I tell you, they're going so fast. I don't know if you rewatch the live stream that I couldn't tell, but I don't think I've ever seen people run that fast in all my life. Maybe that's a bit of an exaggeration. Well, that's how you know in real life. Also on TV, I think that they make it look so much easier than it is. I feel a bit of a nuisance recording now, so thank you, and I'll cover a wee bit of the men's 5k as well, although once we've known now, it's like this has just been a bunch of nothing, and I'm sorry, but I will research going forward, but I couldn't find any entry list for this, so I would have had notes and things prepared, and obviously I'm running as well, so hopefully we'll get an interview with Kirsti, Lucy, Hannah, anyone who wants an interview afterwards. Will be good.
Hey guys, so we're down here at the Armagh International Road Races and we're here with Jodie Foster. Issa McCarran,
Abigail Curran.
Keelan Curran. And so they were all running in the women's 3K race. So I'm going to ask you like a little bit, how did your race go? How do you feel it went?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Alright.
Terrible. Did you? Okay. What did you think of the atmosphere down here? It's great buzz around it, yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
So how did you find like running with all the top athletes like Alex Bell?
Didn't even see her.
I didn't see. I mean, now you can say you've been in a race with Alex Bell, so like that's something to say, you know.
Yeah.
Get a wee photo with her. And you're making the workout Wednesday. Right. Goodbye.
Hello everyone and welcome to this week's Workout Wednesday podcast. Back again. Yeah, well, obviously it's not welcome, but we can maybe put this as the introduction. This is Threshy Thursdays, and we've all just ran our Armagh 3K. Everyone, this is behind the scenes recording, and I'm with my co-host Kirsti. Lucy, say hi.
You're a co-host. Hi. You might have heard us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I said thank you for this.
So if you're here from that, then you're very welcome, and we hope you enjoy the content. Always good to have new ears. Always good to have
Make sure you follow our Instagram
Yeah.
at Workout Wednesdays with a Z at the end. You'll find it soon, hopefully. So we're here tonight in Armagh.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Keep it PG in the podcast.
Keep it PG, please. Right. We're here at Armagh. Me, Kirsti and Steve all just ran a 3K. Well, I am literally 5 minutes finished a 3K.
Should we go in?
So,
I feel like we're gonna get run over by cars.
you guys, I feel like I'm a legitimate runner now because I maybe ran sub 9, and I feel like that's sophistication, guys. So that was happy. Are you guys happy with your races?
James. It was okay. Good, you know, actually enjoyed it, so that's good.
Yes, it's a great wee atmosphere, and this is how did you feel yours went?
Well, it went okay.
Yeah. How did you feel your legs and your breathing and everything was
Well, my
after running the Ulster
second
Schools
I
cross
started,
country?
my legs did feel, my legs were quite sore, but no, I made it round.
That's good.
So I made it round.
You made it round in one piece, and that's all you can do. So we now have two guests
Screaming.
with us on the podcast. We have Hannah Gilliland and Brandon McCune. And Brandon has, yes, Brandon Hannah is, there's multiple Hannahs that will be listening now.
Hannah Gilliland.
So Brandon, Elizabeth, Hannah Elizabeth Gilliland. So Brandon, we'll start with you. Brandon ran the 5K race tonight and was hopefully, or was confirmed, sub 15. Brandon, how do you feel the 5K race went?
I felt it went really well, to be honest, as well as I expected.
Was your goal to run sub 15?
Goal was the PB, to be honest, but that's a 32-second PB if I can do the miles anyway.
So that's always good. And were you looking forward? Was Armagh a big race in your race calendar?
Well, after Celia, yeah, it definitely was. Myself and Hannah were down in Raheny a couple of weeks ago and it all went well there, so
Yeah.
I think I get good signs for tonight.
Is this your first time doing Armagh, or how many times have you done Armagh before?
So this is my first time doing Armagh and only my 4th ever 5K.
So big things to come, hopefully. Yeah. So now you broke sub 15. Do you think sub 14 and a half or even sub 14 is on the cards?
I'm hoping sub 14:59's on the cards first. Well, sure, we'll see.
Fair enough.
Gotta get 3K under the belt somewhere and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, hopefully we battle over the 3K sometime soon. No, I'm a sub 9 runner.
I know you're getting too close to my times here, James.
Yeah, you'll have to speed up.
James doing the 3K on the track, you know.
Should I do 3K at the district?
All night of 3Ks.
You know that's more than 2 laps,
3K
don't you?
at the district.
Well, right, fair enough.
It's going to be 400.
And Hannah, we're here again with Hannah, who ran for Northern Ireland again tonight. You're making a habit of it, Hannah. How do you feel tonight's race went?
Yeah, it was good. It was a bit of a shock. Went off very fast.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, and so you feel it went off fast. What were you thinking the whole time throughout the race?
Just hold on.
That's always... Oh, we have to turn around. That's great advice, Hannah, for young listeners who are watching. Hannah, is this your... How many times have you ran Armagh? And in relation to PBs, how much of a PB is this tonight?
So I've done Armagh once before. When I was like 15 or something. So I think my PBs before tonight was 9:44 on the track. So this is about a 6-second PB. So I'm pleased with that because like I've been doing a lot more longer stuff. So yeah, no, pleased.
Do you think you'll go faster on the track?
Hopefully, with spikes on a nice hot day, I can go a bit faster.
Okay, so Brandon, one word to describe the event tonight and the race.
Electric.
Hannah, one word to describe the race.
Buzzing.
Buzzing, that's a good one. Right, Jack, we're here. So now we're here with Jack McCausland. You can't say anything just yet.
I'm over the moon. That's my best race since March the 7th, 2020.
So you said you had a 10-second PB, so what time did you run over in the end?
8:47, which is a 10-second PB.
Nice. I didn't know I said that. How do you feel the atmosphere was here tonight in Armagh?
A little quieter than the last 2 years, but I guess it's good to be back in front of the crowd.
Yeah, it's good to be energetic and getting that race feeling back again, I suppose. And obviously you ran Ulster Shield yesterday. Did you feel yesterday 6.5k in your legs?
Yeah, but I guess hard work and determination got us through it in the end. The mileage in the last 2 weeks has helped.
Yeah, so it was good.
The support of the crowd.
Yeah, the
pushed
crowd
us
was
along.
good.
I love my big supporting group. Go you guys.
And tonight, Jack, you debuted your Firefly Track Club vest. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Well, Firefly is a running community. We don't want to use the word club. It's the world's most unofficial official track club.
That's a good way to describe it. And
it's a running club for everybody. You know, running can be a bit left off for some people who are just elite, and I want to be it for everybody with all abilities.
Representation, that's always good to have.
Doesn't have to mean you're a club if you want to get a vest. It's more of a sort of community to get running back as a group.
That's good. And Jack, what are your goals for the future?
Well, it's a bit like yesterday, but I guess
again,
hopefully sub 8:30 in the 3k this year and sub 15 in the 5.
That's good, thanks very much. So you know that. Oh wait, should I stop it or keep going? What are we going to talk about though? So that's us for this week, guys. We've covered a lot, but we're just going to keep talking. I actually surprisingly ran in Nike. What were they?
Ran in Nike shoes.
Nike shoes. So
That's actually very shocking.
that is shocking for me.
They're lovely.
They were comfy, but when I tell you I felt I was going to die during that. The Christmas present.
Yeah.
So right, let's think. What kind of stuff have we got planned for the future?
Well, that's
Oh,
a good 2 days.
Brandon, you're doing Stormont on Saturday.
Oh,
So
get that on.
how are you gonna feel after running a quick time at Armagh to turn around to get on the grass again?
Just run easy tomorrow and chill out. It's just another race.
Yeah.
Don't worry about.
Have you got your chippy from the fish and chip shop yet?
Not yet. Nearly witnessed an absolute car crash there. No, not yet. What about yourself? Are you excited?
No, I'm gonna get my fish and chips. Is everyone gonna get fish and chips after? Oh, Oisin's coming.
Podcast.
Hello, we're recording, so don't say anything like Jack that might have to get edited out later on. How do you think your race went?
10-second PB, so happy enough. It was fast at the start, so
Yeah, when they
happy
went
enough.
off at the start, I thought, oh, this isn't for me.
Yeah.
10-second PB, you can't complain.
Yeah.
Were you working towards Armagh for like a big race, or was it just to kind of see where you are at kind of race?
A bit of both. it was one I was looking forward to for a bit.
Yeah.
And then, but it's also just, you know, a good one to get a good run out and not to
feel pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Buster. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think, was this your first time doing Armagh? Or have you done junior races?
Yeah, I've done junior races before, but not that's my first 3K. So it was.
How do you feel the atmosphere differed from the junior races? I mean, this is a really difficult question. How do you feel the atmosphere was different
From the
junior to the seniors?
Just louder.
Louder, yeah.
Yeah.
The atmosphere.
And for the 3K.
This is a question for everyone now. Would you think that's the best crowd in a race that you've had? Possibly.
I think so. Probably, yeah.
Personally, I don't think anything comes.
One since COVID happened, I can say that.
Yeah. I personally think track races are more exciting, but that's my opinion. Oh wait, where are we going? Oh, okay. Did you not say it was mucky? Okay. Well, Workout Wednesday crew, that's kind of us for this week. We might get some more interviews here and there if we see anyone walking
We
by.
don't actually have a race tomorrow, so you know.
Yeah, we're giving up 2 in a row. But
no, one more cross country race left. Then a
yes, on the track, and then good progress for strength. Everyone just go quickly what shoes you're wearing. I'm wearing my Adidas shoes. Brandon, what shoes are you wearing?
New Balance 1080s.
Hannah, what shoes are you wearing?
Adidas Solar Control.
Kirsty, what shoes are you wearing?
Nike.
This is what shoes are you wearing?
Nike Simfly.
Walshy, what shoes are you wearing?
New Invincible 3s.
Nice. Jack, what shoes are you wearing?
Black Vaporflies, £110 off the sale.
But you got Nike shoes off ASICS?
Chinese sale.
Okay. Thank you for listening, everyone, and we hope you tune in. And once again, thank you, Fintan Riley and Peter Morgan and East Down AC for providing some live stream interview.
YouTube live stream just before, like 20 minutes, half an hour before the senior women's 3K for like 2 seconds.
And we'll see you next Wednesday. And until then, keep running.